you own it. Let every mile bring a smile, yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of the Erode podcast with Meredith and Craig, and we've got a cool one this week. What do we got, McKay?
We're doing something totally different this week. We usually talk about how to make your relationship better.
Yeah.
Right? We usually share strategies, tips, concepts, things that will help you improve any relationship in your life.
It is what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
So
that's our expertise.
This week, we're doing the exact opposite.
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the surefire ways to disconnect yourself from your spouse. If you want to be super disconnected, we've got you.
Do these things.
Do these things to be super disconnected.
To be very clear, we are going to share with you all the things that will make your relationship worse. If you want that, do these things.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want that, do the opposite of these things. Can't make it any more clear than that. So we're going to share with you a bunch of stuff that is going to actively disconnect your relationship. If it is not what you're after, and spoiler alert, it should not be what you're after, then you should do the exact opposite of these things.
Correct.
I think we've got the ground rules laid. I think we've been quite clear.
Yep.
All right. The number one way to actively disconnect from your marriage or from your spouse is to
Hijack their vulnerability.
explain that.
What that means is when the other person shares something vulnerable with you, shares their feelings, shares what's going on with them, shares something that they're worried about, shares their feelings with you, you immediately make it all about you.
So like, say, for example, if I came home and was like, oh my God, I had the worst day at work today. Like, my boss chewed me out. I'm literally afraid for my job. Like, it's
And I'm like, really? You think you're stressed? Wait till you hear about the day I had.
Yeah. Cool. Love that. Yeah. So if you want to actively disconnect from your spouse, do that.
Yeah, because this tells them that they don't matter. It's all about you.
Oh, that was loud and clear.
I didn't need to explain
That
that.
was that. No. I mean, I felt that loud and clear. Even in our little playful example, it felt crappy.
Yeah,
Like
sure
I
does.
wasn't even done telling you what my biggest fear was, and you were already telling me about your day.
Yeah,
Good job on that.
thank you. It
Yeah,
completely dismisses the other person's feelings.
And I feel completely disconnected from you right now.
So the implications of that is you're going to stop sharing that stuff with me.
100%. I've already decided. I'm not even going to tell you the rest of my story ever again.
And so someone might say, well, when is the right time for me to share what I'm feeling?
Not then.
Like literally any other time.
Like 99% of the time, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can share that.
Literally any other time ever that exists in life.
Not in that moment.
Exactly.
And then, so what do you do instead? Because it's like, but I need to share it. Like, no, you listen. What do you do instead?
You zip your
You
lip.
zip it and you listen.
And then you validate their emotions. We did a whole thing on validation
A few episodes
ago. We'll tag it in the show notes. But zip your lip, let them talk, and then validate how they're feeling. Full stop.
I don't think we can make it any more clear on this one.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What's the second way to completely disconnect from your partner?
Prioritize your phone or basically any other thing over their face, over them, over spending time with them.
Ooh, that feels shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm telling you about my day and you're literally scrolling your phone like, that sounds cool. Like, oh man, oh wow. Yeah, but did you know that the Kardashians have this new thing going?
Do you know how little I care? Yeah. It makes you feel invisible and unimportant. Like if I'm trying to share something with you and you're on your phone, and especially if you're giving me the cursory, oh yes, that makes it even worse actually, because I know you're not listening, and when you throw those out to make me think you're listening, it makes me feel even less listened to, if that's possible. More invisible, more dismissed, more unimportant, more unseen, unheard, unvalued, disrespected.
Yeah, and over time, again, they will stop sharing. They will stop coming to you with the things that they want to share with you, and eventually you will wonder why you're roommates. But if that's what you're after,
Keep going.
dig into your phone while they're trying to talk to you.
So in case you don't want to do this, what do you do instead?
If you don't want to do this, it's pretty clear. You will put down your phone. You will just put down your phone, turn to them, look them in the eye, and listen to what they are saying.
And if you happen to be in the middle of something important, hey babe, just 1 second, I need to finish this email and then I can give you my full attention. That is very, very fair.
But just give them some sort of acknowledgement that that you've heard them and that you are going to set up a time or you are going to listen to them.
And it will make them feel seen, heard, valued, appreciated, respected, all the things. And like you said a few episodes ago, I can't remember which episode it was now, but you made the point that we overcomplicate things. Like relationships feel really hard because we focus on the wrong things. If we just focus on making our other person feel seen, heard, valued, respected, everything gets easier. Ding, 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 ding.
This is it.
This is
This is
it.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Number 3, if you really want to feel disconnected from your spouse, avoid all conflict at all costs.
Yes. It's counterintuitive a little bit, right?
I think this one might throw some people off.
Yeah. Because I think most of us feel like conflict is bad. We don't want to have conflict in relationships. If you're like me, I shy away from conflict. I avoid it. I'm very conflict averse. I would prefer to avoid conflict at all cost.
Yeah,
That's a great way to disconnect in every relationship.
100%.
Because one, I'm not showing up as me. So if I don't show up as me, if I show up as the version of me who has no problem ever with whatever's going on, then I'm fitting in and I'm not belonging.
We know someone in our life who does this quite well, is whenever there's something that needs to be discussed, they're like, we're not dealing with that. We're not talking about that.
Right.
And that's stonewalling. And we did an episode on that not that long ago.
Yeah.
That is poison for your relationship. So if you want to disconnect from your relationship, then by all means, avoid all conflict and stonewall at every chance you get.
Well, either stonewall or just always agree with whatever everyone else is doing because you don't want to disagree, because you don't want conflict. Both of those things will create incredible resentment.
You get bonus points, though, if you're like, we're not doing this, and you get up and you actually actively walk out of the room.
Yeah, keeping
Bonus points
on the shitty side.
to disconnect from your relationship. If you want to disconnect from your relationship and someone brings something to you that they want to talk through, and you're just like, I'm not talking about this right now because it's a conflict, and you just get up and walk out of the room, bonus points. You are definitely disconnecting faster.
What to do instead, one, if you're feeling the need to stonewall, take a 5-minute, 10-minute break, gather yourself, and come back to the conversation. 2,
Set aside a time. Like the second thing I think is, if you can't do it in the moment, you don't have the bandwidth, you're in the middle of something, whatever it is, just make sure that they feel seen, they feel understood, and they feel that you care and that you're ready to revisit this and have a specific time or moment where you can come back and really reflect on this.
and be willing to embrace conflict in the name of, it's a great way to get closer in your relationship. Avoiding conflict disconnects you. Embracing conflict productively, no name calling, no yelling, no fighting, showing respect, like listening to understand all the things.
Done right, you grow together.
Exactly. Embrace conflict. Don't avoid it. Show up as your full self and engage in conflict in your relationship when it inevitably occurs.
100%. Number 4, show absolutely no appreciation for anything they do.
Never say thank you.
Show absolutely no appreciation for anything they do. If you want to feel disconnected and they do all these great things and they show up in your relationship, just absolutely disregard any of it and show no appreciation for any of it.
Yeah, that'll make them feel unseen, unappreciated. That'll make them feel like they don't matter. That's a great way to disconnect from someone.
Bonus points if you actively bring up the things that they did not do. Ignore all the things that they did do. Don't show appreciation for that. But then bonus points if you actively show up and say, yeah, but you didn't even do this.
Yeah, so extra disconnected.
Extra disconnection if you show up and don't appreciate the things that they did, but also point out the things that they did not do.
Right.
Yeah.
So instead, if you don't want disconnection to be the ultimate destination for your relationship, what would you do? I mean, I think you'd start with thank you.
Yeah, gratitude.
Yeah.
For sure. Show some appreciation.
Yeah.
It's really not hard.
Yeah.
I noticed that you cleaned the dishes. I was dreading coming home and doing those. Thank you so much
I
for doing
appreciate
that
it.
so that I don't have to.
Yeah. Just notice the little things and express gratitude for them. Because when you look for positive things, when you look for things to be grateful for, you'll find more of them. And then they will feel so appreciated and valued.
And then by turn, they will show appreciation to you for the things that you do. And you will feel seen and appreciated.
Last one, number 5. How to completely disconnect from someone in a relationship.
Make zero time for it.
Totally.
Just do life, but like never any time whatsoever towards your relationship.
Prioritize everything else. Work, kids, hobbies, Netflix,
Dogs,
Amazon.
hobbies, work, all the things.
Yeah. Bonus points if the only conversation you have is about logistics, bills, kids, drop-offs.
Who's picking up the kids from soccer today?
Yeah. So that just turns your relationship into a transaction. Literally, it's not a relationship anymore. It's a complete transactional situation where no one feels like they are part of anything.
If you want to just feel like roommates, this is a really good one.
Yep.
If you just want to be like ships passing in the night, just worried about...
Strangers in the same house.
Yeah, just worried about who's paying rent, how are the kids getting to whatever, do this. You will be roommates in no time.
Fully disconnected.
Yep.
So
what to do instead?
Yep, that's where I was going.
Schedule the time. I don't think this is hard. Nope. Schedule the time.
If something's important to you, you
put it in
make
the
time
calendar.
for it.
100%.
And you don't find time. Let's be clear with our words. If you're looking for time, you will never find it. You make time for the things that are important to you. You create it and you put it in your calendar, and then you respect your calendar.
And the really important thing to remember here is it's not the quantity of time, it's the quality of time. Life is busy, we get it, especially if you have kids and jobs and careers and all the things.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. And it's getting more and more all the time. There's the demand on our time and our attention is everywhere. But it's all about focusing quality time together.
We're talking 10, 15 minutes if that's all you have.
It doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours. Now, I do think that you do need to, go on a date and spend some quality time together.
You can find 15 minutes a day to start.
Yeah.
That will completely change the vibe of your relationship.
100%.
If you don't want it to feel disconnected. Yeah. Let's give them one bonus. One bonus disconnection. If you want to really disconnect from your spouse or from the person in the relationship, have zero fun together. Like never have any fun together ever if you want to feel totally disconnected.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Be serious all the time.
For real though, fun critical to a relationship. So if you're looking to disconnect, pull the fun right out of it. Hijack it, get it out of there. It's like a weed in a garden. Just take the fun and pull that crap out of there. And you'll have the exact disconnected relationship that you're after.
Yeah. Bonus points if you think your partner suggesting fun is stupid. If you show any contempt, eye roll, scoffing, any of that stuff, huge bonus points for disconnection. If they try to initiate fun and you blow them off.
Yeah. Just like fun. Life is serious. Be serious. Get out of here with your fun. Bonus points if you can take that attitude towards it.
So what do you do instead?
What do you do instead to have fun? Laugh together. Like, come on. We all know what fun is.
Yeah.
Like, we know what makes us laugh, what makes us giggle, what makes
us feel good.
What makes, like what George Bryant says, what tickles us.
Yeah.
We all know the things that we like to do. Do them.
Yeah.
And do them together. Have a laugh.
Yeah. And when you do that, the connection flows, the communication flows, the trust is there. All the things come from the fun.
Have a marriage handshake.
Oh, that's such a good one. Like, such a good one.
Yeah. Play a game together. Go on a podcast and be satirical. Have a satire episode.
This is actually really fun. I had a lot of fun.
We're having a blast.
Yeah.
It's one of the most fun episodes I've ever done. Yeah. So
watch a funny movie, like anything to laugh.
Whatever.
Like, literally laugh together.
Go on a road trip and look at the world's second largest rocking chair. Why not? It's in Missouri. It's fun.
Did that, done that, super fun. Highly recommend.
Random.
Yeah.
Do weird random stuff that makes you laugh.
So that's how to completely disconnect. We gave you 6 ways to completely disconnect in any relationship you're in.
So if your goal is complete and utter disconnection in your relationship, go back and listen to those 6 tips and do all of them.
If it's not,
do the opposite.
Included the opposites, do those things instead.
All right. Love you guys.
This was really fun. I hope you had fun too. Share this episode with a friend and we will see you next week. Before we wrap up, we just want to remind you about something really special we've created, the Infinite Relationship Mastermind. It's like a VIP backstage pass for anyone looking to level up any and all of the relationships in their life. And we're not just talking about the relationship with your spouse, though it does include that one. We're also talking about the relationships with yourself, your friends, your business partners, your family, all the important people in your life. This mastermind is for anyone ready to take all of their relationships to a whole new level. Whether you're thriving and you want to thrive even more, or you're feeling a little stuck and need some extra love and support.
We host exclusive live courses. We create a safe, no judgment space where members can just open up and honestly just have a ton of fun connecting with other amazing people who are building stronger relationships. And to be honest, the transformations we've seen are incredible, and it's exactly why we do what we do. It fills our heart like nothing else. Now, we are super protective of this community because it is all about trust, love, and support. So it's not for everybody. But if this does sound like it might tickle your fancy, then check out the link in the show notes and reach out to us if you have any questions. We'd love to chat and see if it's a fit for you. And as always, thank you so much for being a part of our journey on the road of life. And remember, you've got this, and we're here to help you every step of the way. So we'll see you next week.
Bye for now.
Road of life, yes, you're on